During my first semester of Northeastern University, I came to London to study abroad and learn about British culture. At first I was very abrasive and nervous about coming to the UK to study because it was my first time at college and my first time away from my home for a long time. When I first arrived here, I was really nervous about integrating into the culture. Because I'm from Hawaii, everything about London seemed vastly different from my life back home. The enormous city filled with various people seemed intimidating to me, and I wasn't sure if I would adapt well to city and college life. However, after a few weeks here, I feel like I've made connections with various important people that help me adjust to life here. For my service learning, I was assigned to Mudchute Farms in the education department. Mudchute Farms is near Canary Wharf and is a full-fledged farm with horses, cows, and pigs. My job is to help educate kids and mentally handicapped people about farm animals, farm work, and where we get the produce in the markets. For much of my time, I worked mainly with an autistic group called the Phoenix Group and made very good friends with Grace and Mohammed, two members of the group. I would help supervise them as we did various chores around the farm. We would clean the chicken pens, sweep the floors in front of the shop, and clean the goat dens. I really felt like I connected on a personal level with them, and they taught me a lot about autism because I haven't really interacted with autistic people before. I feel like they helped dispel any generalizations or stereotypes I've had about autistic people and really made me realize how similar we really are. I was so amazed at how cool and friendly they were that I forgot any of the differences we had. During my service learning, I also got to work with different schools with children. The students really loved coming to the farm to see the animals, because they mainly lived in the city and didn't have much experience with farm animals and farm life. I helped supervise the kids when they were interacting with the animals, like feeding the chickens or petting the goats. I would also help teach them in the classroom about the different types of produce we get from specific farm animals, like eggs, beef, milk, and yogurt. I really enjoyed the days when the kids came because they were so amazed and fascinated with the animals. The kids really made me feel good about what I was contributing to the community because I could see it from their reactions and their expressions that they were enjoying themselves and learned a lot from what I was teaching them. London is a really interesting place because of how elaborate the city life is. I was amazed at how convenient the tube was and all the different places I could go thanks to my unlimited Oyster card. One night I could go out to a club or a concert, and the next I could go into a comedy club or a poetry contest. London's culture really intrigued me, and thanks to its many options, I've met a lot of British people. On Good Street, there's a local arcade called Casino, where I've met many different people who enjoy fighting games like I do. I would go almost every week, and I met wonderful British locals there. Lee, Harry, and Jem were all really nice and helped me integrate into the community and teach me a few things about British culture. I even entered into a local tournament, which was really exciting and fun. My new friends really helped me understand British life because we would talk for hours about cultural differences between America and the UK. Thanks to the guys at Casino, I feel like I've really connected with the actual British people instead of just living here and hanging out with other American students. They taught me that they were more than the stereotypes that I thought they were, and that British people have a much more diverse and multicultural society. They said that there are various communities within London, such as the Asian community, the African community, the football community, and even the community that I was a part of, the arcade community. My time hanging out with the locals really expanded my worldview, not only because I made new friends, but also because they taught me so much about their culture. During my time here in London, I've learned so much about British life and about myself. Whether it's through class, service learning, or through my experiences, I feel like this semester has been one of the most important ones in my life. I've met new people, seen many sights, and experienced so much. I've learned that I really can't be too close-minded about things, because there are so many stereotypes that are false. Grace, Mohammed, Jem, Lee, and Harry have all influenced me during my time here, and I've really opened my mind about British life. I've found that it doesn't matter what kind of diverse background you come from, because in the end, you can make friends with just about anybody. I will really miss my time here in London, and I hope I'll come back in the future.